Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be going over a little post-game review for tonight's game versus the Ottawa Senators. Going to go over the goal scorers, the all-around game, pretty much what happened, all of that good stuff. But before I get into the game, if it's your first time here and you do love Habs news, Habs updates, or just NHL news, then I invite you to subscribe. I make daily videos and would love to have you along for the ride. My goal is to hit 1K subscribers just before Christmas, so just about 2 weeks left, a little under that, to hit the goal. Anyways, guys, without wasting any more of your time, let's get into the video. Now, let me just say, the Montreal Canadiens' second period tonight was the worst period they've played all season, by far. Our first period was arguably one of our better periods, despite not scoring. We came out of the gates flying, good pressure. Ottawa was on their heels for the whole first period. We just couldn't get any goals in. And in the second period, it was the absolute opposite, where the Senators had us on our heels, and we just could not clear the zone. We got a lot of stupid penalties. Some were not deserved, but still a lot of stupid penalties. And we paid for it. They scored 3 goals in the second. But yeah, speaking of the penalties, I'm not one to really criticize refs. I was a ref in my past time, so I don't really want to blame them. But there were 2 penalties that were just not worth it. There was the Jordan Harris penalty with 3 minutes left. That should not have been a penalty. There was the Jonathan Drouin penalty, what we got, but I think it personally should have been a penalty shot. But I guess it's the ref's opinion. And then finally, the Kirby Dach push, I don't think that was interference. I think that was 2 big bodies going for the puck. One caught an edge, and that was the end of it. And then he got an extra 2 for slamming the door or something, which was just a very petty call, in my opinion. The refs and Kirby Dach pretty much went at it all night long. He got a couple penalties, but he ended up scoring, so I guess that put that aside, and he made up for those stupid penalties, which gave him his 20th point of the season. His record is 26 in about 70-some games, and now he has 20 in 29 games. He was a little cold lately, but he's back on track. Anyways, the feed from that goal was a nice little chip-in from Slafkovsky, giving him his 10th point of his career. He's doing very nice lately. And Jake Evans with the absolute beauty of a pass to feed Kirby Dach right in the slot where he was wide open, where he just tapped it in. As for our second goal, it was Christian Dvorak who came in big. A nice little shot, good pass from Suzuki, but we pretty much were not able to score a third. We definitely had our chances. We probably should have had 3 within the first 5 minutes. We had 2 breakaways, so many shots, nice plays, just could not finish. And that was the end of it tonight. So you could look at this game in 2 different ways. If you are a tank lover, then this was a perfect game for you. It wasn't the highest scoring or highest entertaining game, but they did lose to the Ottawa Senators, who are starting to pick it back up, and now they sit just 2 points behind us, which is very good if you want them to pass us, and that's what they probably will end up doing. And us losing obviously puts us a little lower in the standings, so good news there if you're a tank fan. But if you do want us to win most of our games, then I'm sorry, that's just not what happened tonight. It is very annoying because I do think there's a rivalry brewing between the Habs and the Senators. This is pretty much because of Gallagher and Stützle. That started last year, and it's been firing ever since. Plus, these are 2 young teams who are probably going to be going neck and neck multiple times a season for the next decade or so. And I think they're going to be very close in the standings for this next decade. So this will be a new rivalry for the Habs. And you know what? Next time, I hope we beat them, because we've been only losing to them this season. We've only played them once, but during the preseason, we got swept by them. Anyways, guys, that pretty much does it for tonight's game. Let me know down in the comments if I forgot to mention anything important. But yeah, like I said, that's pretty much it. If you did enjoy today's video, don't be afraid to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm currently trying to get to 1K subscribers, so if you're new here, I'd love to have you along for the ride. And yeah, with that being said, I'll see you all tomorrow. Take care.